get further attacked by the DOJ, the FBI, the better I do. I'm going to keep my poll numbers down. They'll leave us alone.
President Trump sounds off over reports he was caught on tape discussing classified documents. We're following what legal limbo this could add to the former commander-in-chief and 2024 hopeful. Let's bring in our friend Andrew Lieb to dig deeper into all of this, and a show favorite to help us dive into these legal topics. Andrew, if this recording contains what CNN says it does, it's a pretty big deal. It goes directly against Trump's previous assertions about whether he kept top secret U.S. documents. Could this help lead to criminal charges?
Yeah, obviously, Christian, I have to tell you, a lot of people want to hear from a legal expert, and this is dining room talk at this point, dining room table talk, because what you see here is state of mind. In criminal world, we call this mens rea, does he have a criminal intent? But all this baloney we've been hearing him peddle over and over again, I declassified it, I could do whatever I want with it. If this is true, that he admitted on this tape, and I haven't heard the tape either, if this is true, that he had this document and knew it was classified, that he didn't declassify it and he couldn't share it, that's just damning. And I have to say something else that's important. Apparently, he was the one having this taped. He was having this taped because he was giving this interview for Mark Meadows' book. How are you so dumb to admit on a tape you're orchestrating this thing that's a problem for you? So I see this as a major problem for Trump. It doesn't take a legal expert. On your dining room table, you know this is a problem.
Man, dining room table talk getting intense. This recording is apparently in the hands of the special counsel. After this reporting, do you think there's a chance it will be publicly released?
I don't believe, Christian, it's going to be released tonight. We're not seeing this, but I think they're already writing draft indictments and they're working on how they're going to move forward. That doesn't mean they're going to indict on all these things, but I believe that they're going to charge. And when they charge, we're all going to hear this tape. And we already got a leak this way. It's coming out. I'm surprised that it hasn't come out yet. CNN reported this some hours ago. I'm thinking we're going to hear this. I think this is damning. I think that it's going to be officially released because there's going to be an indictment. And if it's true, what's on this tape, there are major problems for Trump because, again, it's not just on a normal charge, but when we think about espionage and we're thinking about him saying, hey, I'm going to share these documents that I shouldn't share with others, he knew he shouldn't share it. And this is a major deal moving forward.
Let's talk defense strategy here for just a moment. As for Trump's camp, they're saying this entire investigation is a politically motivated attack, calling it a leak. Is that the best defense strategy here? What, if any, are the next steps legally for Trump?
Well, I don't think that's a legal defense strategy. Let's start off with that. That's a political defense strategy. That's a raising money strategy. That's a running for office strategy. Trump has always used the line that I'm the only one in between them and you. I'm here to protect you. That's what he says all the time. So it's an excellent strategy politically. And I think the biggest problem for Trump is he lets his political inclinations, which he's very good at, by the way, he lets that lead instead of his legal team and their legal strategy. The legal strategy should be shut your mouth, don't say anything. Let's find out exactly what the evidence is. If there's an indictment, let's deal with it then, and let's suppress evidence. Let's suppress evidence. Trump has said so many different things from this way to Sunday about this case already, and as we're seeing right now, him boasting about it, him boasting on a tape he wanted is what we're all talking about tonight. Again, criminal defense 101 is shut your mouth.
I'm writing that down for later. So one of the things that you alluded to is kind of what happens next. What's next in this investigation? Give us a sense of how this could all play out going forward.
If I was in Jack Smith's mind, I would be a much smarter person because Jack Smith, a brilliant lawyer, the special counsel, is the one orchestrating this. We're all getting tea leaves, and some leaves may be right, some leaves may be wrong. We heard last week, to remind you, all about this employee with the boxes going in and out and what rooms they were allowed to go in. And everyone's thinking that's where the case is going. Today, we're hearing from the CNN, hey, look, now we have this whole espionage thing potentially. We definitely have conversion of government property. We're hearing things about unauthorized removal and retention. I think they're making a list of what they could charge with. But to answer your question succinctly, they're saying, what can we win on? Let's draft a potential draft indictment. Let's do war gaming, meaning let's play both sides of it, and let's see what we can win on, because you don't indict a former president unless you plan on winning, and Jack Smith is a winner.